Howdy tubers. Alright, now that your air dry clay is dry, we added a little sand flocking, and now we're going to dig a little hole for an excavation site. Use this little clay tool here to make what look like shovel marks, and what's being excavated is this little tablet. We're going to score it up so that it will snap, so that it will look like it's been broken down here at the bottom, or discovered broken, whichever, like that. Cover it with more sand and put a dwarf to work excavating it. Alright, Buddy told me that the magnets will drain the battery. Instead of researching if that's true, just took it at face value, made a new mount system using a woodsy and some Velcro circles. Put one Velcro circle on the back of the battery door and the other on the woodsy, and hot glue that woodsy in place away from the magnet. Now, that does put the switch on the other side, so you would have to take it on and off every time, which is kind of a pain, but little backside kickflip there, and all is well. Put this tin foil in to increase the reflection of the light. Just cover it with glue, smear it around with your finger, wipe the excess on your pants, and put it in there, and it should help the light bounce around a little more. That air dry clay is pretty weak, so you want to reinforce it with just some straight up PVA. Brush it on there with a standard paintbrush, and you're going to want to get that brush rinsed out real well. But it's water soluble, no big deal. I'm going to put even more dirt around there so that it looks like fresh piles that have been dug out of this hole while excavating this tablet. Next, we're gonna, black bomb. I'm not sure it's a black bomb if you're not using spray paint. But anyway, straight up acrylic paint, some water from your brush cup, and a whole bunch of PVA glue. Wet enough that it will get down in the cracks. And you're just going to want to cover the entire piece in this mixture. PVA will help give it a shell, and the black will create shadow down in all the cracks and obscure all of the pink foam. Bonus feature of the roof magnets is that they stick to a cookie sheet for painting and drying the piece upside down. Get every bit. Get down in those cavities so that they won't show through. Get the door painted up with burnt umber real quick, and then save the rest of the goop in a plastic bag. And then some sculpting for some tools real quick for the excavation site. I'm going to make several pickaxes, so you can choose the best one after the fact. Make several shovel heads, put those in to bake. All you do will go with the darkest of the 3 grays that will be used on this piece. Just sponge that on everywhere. You can go pretty heavy, but you want to leave plenty of black behind. You can hardly tell the difference between the black, so you just kind of have to tell by it being wet. Right there's the tools on the door. Tools have already painted the head silver. Paint the handles of burnt umber. Give the door a dry brush and some khaki so that the grain pops out. I'm going to hit the tool heads with a little bit of harvest orange to give a rust effect. And then the second of the 3 grays I'm going to dry brush on pretty wet. Alright, that's it for this week. Like, subscribe!